Thanks for staying with us here on Newsdesk. It's time for Tech Talk, and Kobe is back here in the studio. Kobe, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So what's up for Tech Talk today?
So Elon Musk is in the news, SpaceX. You know, last week they successfully launched their first crew into orbit and they've docked at the International Space Station. And I mean, this is good news because America always used to rely on Russia to send astronauts to space. And can you guess how much it costs to fly to space?
No, I just don't want to guess. You tell me.
Okay, so a seat costs $80 million.
Woo.
Yeah, so America has been paying Russia $80 million to fly per seat to take someone to space.
Wow.
Yeah, and now SpaceX by Elon Musk has been able to take some astronauts to space. They docked at the ISS, and yeah, it's good news for the United States.
How is Russia reacting to this, though?
Well, it's a wake-up call for them that, hey, they've been enjoying their monopoly for a long time, and someone is getting into their space, so they have to up their game a bit and compete with the private sector. I mean, it used to be the National Space Agency, you know, NASA. Yeah. It used to be NASA. Now you've gotten private players like SpaceX coming in who are really pushing boundaries to get to space and back. You know, that's what Elon Musk's plan is, to the extent that even Tom Cruise wants to act a movie in space, and SpaceX is going to be the one to help him achieve this. Wow.
So, I mean, what are the benefits for the US and, you know, generally speaking?
Basically, they're not going to pay $80 million to $90 million. It's going to be like $50 million now. And you know, there's this whole secrecy thing behind whatever is happening amongst all those people. So yeah, US gets to develop their own system, and maybe other countries who want to go to space can now rely on SpaceX or the United States, and that means revenue for them.
So what would be assessment of the private sector now playing in that space and how it's going so far?
Well, this is Elon Musk. He's proven to be quite resourceful and quite a game changer. We've seen what he's done with electric cars. We've seen what he's done with all other technology. So him going into the space, you know, race, as it may, it means that, yeah, it could really push the boundaries of space travel as we knew it and make it probably commercial, so people could then start flying to space. So maybe next time when you want to go for a honeymoon, literally, you can go and have it on the moon.
That sounds good. But what will be the impact of this also for technology? I mean, how would it revolutionize any technological development?
Well, with space, I mean, space technology has driven a lot of tech innovation in the world, because space tech is like the best of the best. You know, everything has to be top notch. So it's that technology that trickles down to us, the consumers. I mean, the internet was military, you know, use and stuff like that before we finally got to use it as the layman. So anything that happens in space, anything that pushes the boundaries of technology in space, then trickles down to us. So it means that it accelerates development in technology.
Great stuff there, Kobe. Anything else happening in the world of tech?
Yes. Well, we just did say right now that they're going to space, but the next flights that the US is going to space is not going to be by SpaceX, unfortunately. They're still going to have to rely on Russia. So Russia is going to chop one last $90 million before SpaceX becomes mainstream. And if you're listening to us, there's a wallpaper out there for Android users, and you shouldn't download it and set on your wallpaper. You probably heard that it's killing Android phones.
Really?
Yes.
I've not heard about that.
So there's a wallpaper, and it's very nice. It's a picture that I was taking of a sunset, you know, across a certain lake and everything. And apparently when you set it as a wallpaper on your phone will crash. An Android phone, that is.
How does that work?
Okay, so it's very complicated how that works, but I'll simplify it. Basically, your phone can display a certain color gamut, that's a certain color space, and this photo was taken beyond that color space. So it's showing so much colors, and there's one pixel, when we say pixel, probably just like this tiny little dot in that picture, that oversteps the boundary of the color space that the phone can display. And because it's set as a wallpaper, whenever the phone tries to display that wallpaper, it crashes.
Okay. So I don't quite understand. Maybe we would need some more time for you to display it for us on our screen, and then we can. But the caution is that don't put it up on your phone.
If someone sends it to you, it's a nice wallpaper. It looks like a sunset in a across a lake. Don't set it.
All right, so that's the question there for you. Kobe, thank you very much. It's always good to have you back. It's now time for Business. Darrell Kwao is standing by. Please stay.